Hello class, thanks for stopping by for today's lesson. This is one of my go-to set as well. It's a 6336. This is a set I use for hitting the field numbers. Now let me get that clear. This is what works for me. It might work for you, it might not work for you. The only way to find out is you practice on it. Okay? And the cheapest way to practice is at home by building in your own table and just practice it out. You don't want to try something new at the table when you don't really know what the SOR is on it. I'm just saying the 6336 is what I use when I want to hit the field number. Okay? So if I explode, I get a 4 to 2. If I implode, I get a 10, 5, 5. If I single pitch, I get a 12. If I double pitch, I get a 10. If I triple pitch, I get a 7. Okay? If I quadruple pitch, I get a 9. Okay. If I single pitch and stay still, I get a 6. If I double pitch, I get a 4. Okay? If I triple pitch, I get a 7. Okay. If I explode and single pitch, I get a 5. If I explode and double pitch, I get a 3. If I triple pitch, I get a 6. Okay. If I implode, I get an 8. And if I pitch, I get 11. If I double pitch, I get a 9. If I triple pitch, I get a 6. So that's why I like using the 6336. So knowing what set to use for what combination result you want will help you narrow down what your ultimate goal is. Let's say I want to hit the all tall, all short, the big or small, which is the number 2 all the way to 12. Now, if I use the hard way set, which is the 3, 6, 3, 2, that will give me the 6 and 8. But my SOR is not great on the V set. So instead, I use the Kissing set, which is a 2, 4, 4, 2, 2, 4 set, which gives me 6 and 8. Once I nail my 6, 8, then I switch to the 6, 3, 3, 6 set, which gives me my feel. And if I'm lucky enough, I'll be able to hit all 12 numbers and score on the all tall, all small. And that's why it's important to get familiar with what dice set to use, what your SOR is for the result that you want. And the only way to figure this out is by practice. Continue practice, adjustment, reading what the table and the dice is telling you as your feedback, and make your adjustment accordingly. Now, I'm just telling you that the 6336 is what works for me. It's what I use when I want to hit the field numbers. I might not hit the field number all the time, but this is what I like to use when I want to hit the field number. Other people might use different combinations, different set to hit their number. If you want to know what works for you, then you need to put it into practice. You can't beat the game if you don't show up for practice. It's simple as that. If you want to be better at it, then you need to put in the time. Okay? Now,